Francesca. Hey, Ken here, website designer for coaches. And let me have a look at your website and share some feedback. I'm going to go in without even looking just to give you some gut instinct reactions. And so I've been building websites. Just a quick note, I've been building websites for over 20 years, working with coaches for over 15. And often when I look at sites, I'm thinking of the bigger picture of how will your website help you attract clients, which goes into things outside of the website, but definitely goes into things within the website as well. So let me just give you my gut reactions and let's go. Here's your post, Inside Out, fabulous Inside Out Co UK, and you post it to our Facebook group. And let me click and let's see what we get. Okay, it loaded relatively quickly. For me, I'm on a MacBook Air, um, standard size laptop. Definitely standard size when you're in a cafe. And this is what is popping up. Let me close this thing at the bottom left. That's my little toolbar. So your site popped up. It looks like this big logo is overcovered by Make Beauty Personal, and then a pop-up free 15-minute consultation and the website cookies thing at the bottom right. So you can see it's a little bit hectic at first. I know a lot of these templates and website overnight builders, they throw a lot of things at you. Um, I definitely like the color feel. Feels like you got fabulous color there. Speaking to female audience, it seems like. So that feels good. And there's quite a bit of white space. So overall, I feel like I could probably dive into this. Let me close the 15-minute consultation because I'm not going to take you up on that because I have no idea who this is and what's going on. I think that came up a little too soon. Maybe let that come up a little bit later. But generally speaking, I shy away from websites that you go to it and things pop up and shoot out and there's too much going on because that's in my overall. I like when a website engages the user in a meaningful way, like with a message and then what it's about, so that we can know what we're dealing with and then lead us into the site. So if there's too much stuff coming at us, it could be overwhelming. Not necessarily overwhelming, but just like I don't know, it's just non-engaging. Probably a better word. I'll accept the cookies. And here I am on your site. You can see the logo that you're having take up on the homepage is covered by this other Make Beauty Personal thing on the right. Maybe you're trying to lay out the page as well. Maybe it didn't come out so well. And I apologize, I'm in a cafe. But you should be able to hear me well. I'm starting to talk a little bit loud, so I hope this video comes out well. The menu is simple, few items, and it's clear: home, life coach, transformational coach, more. So that's cool that it's simple. I'd prefer a logo in the upper left corner instead of making the logo the main thing you see, um, because really the message should be about what the person stands to gain by being at your site, like helping you find beauty inside out. Okay, that's a start. But I would imagine down here you have more content. Um, this is more about you and your stuff, which I think is good to have, but I think it's better that that comes later on. I like that it's simple and easy to read, small paragraphs, nice. I like that you have a picture of yourself here, but is that you? Maybe put your name below it so we know it's you. I'm assuming so, but I like that you have a picture here. I like the purple and white, and the sections are obvious. That's good. Quote gallery is not loading for me, so I don't know. There they are. A lot of these slider things, they look cool, but they kind of don't render well, and they just, I don't know, they don't. I'd rather have content like this. Actually, I'd rather have more content about the person you're trying to get as a client. And oftentimes that's on the About Me page somewhere. Do you have an About Me page? By the way, you should have an About Me page because it's like the second most visited page. Everyone wants to know who the wizard is behind the curtains. Maybe it's here, life coach. Is that you? Um, this is better, I think. Are you feeling down? Are you feeling like you aren't worthy? This is good content. This, I think, speaks to the challenge that the person might have that you're looking to work with. Um, maybe some content around, are you struggling with the LGBTQ community, maybe some of the more specific challenges and struggles and pains. Um, a website is great when a visitor comes to it and they know it's for them, that it's about the challenges and the goals and the situations that they find themselves in. So I again, I guess the main thing I'm saying is I would recommend you get content surrounding the challenges, desires, goals, struggles that your target clients are facing. And I'd save more about me, I stuff for later on. I think it could be useful. It's subtle to talk about these things. Let me help by going to a site. I know it can be tricky to write about your coaching from the client's perspective. That's really the big challenge when it comes to online content copy. But here's a website. Lisa, I picked her because I think you mentioned trauma or something. Someone mentioned it. Here you can see, here's Lisa. She's the coach, her name, her face, trauma recovery coaching. And we talk about, so Lisa's not only a recovery specialist, but she's a trauma survivor too. And she says, you are not alone. And that's a big message to the visitor. Feeling alone, feeling like you have a crazy world that no one will understand. Um, if you want a safe, secure place for tough times, that's what they're facing. Um, Down here, we have content: how to stop suffering from past trauma, PTSD, complex PTSD, and start living joyfully in the present. Now, that's what your clients want, right? So, hi, I'm Lisa. So, mentions her, but she works with individuals who have childhood development trauma that can result in this. Also, working with people who have maybe not diagnosed with trauma, but have past wounds, sabotaging lives in relationship today. Do you often feel happy alone? Your life seems to be lacking any real meaning. So this is a lot of good content that I helped her create for to speak to her audience, the ideal client. So you can see you can write content to the client about their challenges, and I recommend you do this on your fabulous website. That's a big thing. Um, so I guess it's probably the biggest thing. I could probably just stop there and give you plenty to work with. I have blog posts and articles, and I wrote a book about coach websites. So there's stuff like that at my website, coachingsites.work.com. You can go check out. It should help you out. But maybe even if I wrote an article, 3 tips to start writing for the client instead of writing about yourself, that'd probably be helpful. But again, I like the purple. I like the short paragraphs. I like seeing you, and I like the white space. The menu looks simple. Maybe consider some of these other items like testimonials. That's a good one. And Meet Lisa or an About Me page. Um, Definitely you want a call to action page or make it very clear. I know you have your consultation, the 20-minute consultation. Maybe put that in the menu as well because it's that important. I probably wouldn't have it as the first thing that pops up. So we have it. So what I do is often is make a page dedicated to the um, free consultation. I should probably put since I often have articles at my site, coachingsitesthatwork.com. That's me on my laptop. A lot of articles um, to help out. Lots of stuff there. Um, but yeah, awesome. Good on you for posting and asking for feedback. I think that's a good move. I hope others can chime in and say what they think. But for now, that's it from Ken. And let me pull my face up. You post a comment if you find this helpful or if there's something another question you might have, and let's see if we can help you improve your website. Okay, see you in the group.